This is my audience. It all started with a mouse and a dream. I bet you know who this mouse is. That's right, it's Mickey Mouse. Today, I want to talk about a man who has captured the hearts of many people around the nation. And no, I'm not talking about Mickey Mouse. I'm talking about the man who took his dreams and pushed the barriers to create his realities. A man who started with $40, a change of clothes in his suitcase, and an imagination and created a fairy tale. Walt Disney has changed the outlook of animation today and has brought so many lovable characters into our lives. How many times have you watched a Disney classic and thought to yourself, this all started with a man and his dream? Today we will be talking about Walt Disney's background and how he went from nothing to a fandemonium. We will also be talking about his greatest works, accomplishments, and how he globalized Disney. And finally, we will be looking at how his life has shaped and continues to shape the realm of Disney today. Walt Disney was born to two parents, Elias and Flora Disney. Disney had 4 brothers and 1 sister. Disney had a fascination with trains growing up and spent a lot of summers at the train station where his uncle worked. Disney attended McKinley High School until he was 16 years old. He dropped out of school and tried to join the Army, but was turned down for being underage. He then joined the Red Cross and began driving ambulances in France. In 1919, upon his arrival back to the United States, Disney found his first job at Pesseman Rebin Art Studio. Little did Disney know this was the start of a whole new era. Disney fell in love with the art of animation and began drawing and experimenting with the camera often. Disney and his brother Roy soon decided to embark on a new adventure. According to the 7 lessons of Walt Disney, the brothers were not in love with the idea of making money, but the idea of making their dreams come to life. Disney Brothers Studio became a hit, creating popular cartoons such as Alice. After their new distributors stole the rights to a character they had created, the brothers knew they would have to develop something new. The quote, "It all started with a mouse," was a famous line that any Disney lover has heard. This mouse was going to be a worldwide phenomenon. Mickey Mouse was now the face of Disney. This mouse was Disney's right-hand man, and he was becoming a hit, starring in commercials, shorts, and even the very first vocalized cartoon. After the mouse took over TV screens everywhere, Walt wanted more. On December 21st, 1937, after years spent, Walt released Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. It was a hit. The movie brought in more than $1.49 million. Disney's drive for success made his dreams a reality. In 1941, after the success of Snow White, Disney studio animators went on to strike due to unfair pay. Walt was shattered. He would never again feel the same passion for cartoons and movies. This began his wilderness period, which lasted almost a decade. Out of this period came Walt's idea for Disneyland. Disneyland was a huge project for the company, and it was going to cost millions to develop, exactly what Walt had wanted. This is when Disney formed Walt Disney Enterprises. Disney produced and signed a new contract in 1953 that gave him the right to work on outside projects. In the documentary by Sarah Colt, referred to a famous pitch released in 1953 that told the public, the idea of Disneyland is simply on. It's a place for people to find happiness and knowledge. This is also the year Disney decided to partner with TV programmers, ABC. Disneyland opened on July 17, 1955. The park quickly became a large tourist attraction, and Walt began to make plans for the attraction to grow. According to The Animated Man, A Life of Walt Disney, Walt died on December 15, 1966. After he was diagnosed with lung cancer, Roy decided to continue his brother's plans in developing a new park in Florida. He opened the new theme park in 1971 under the name Walt Disney World in honor of his late brother and the dream maker himself. Years after Disney's death, his legacy remains. Disney has become an international phenomenon. His work is loved by children, adults, and families all over the world. Disney films and cartoons can now be found in 25 different languages. The magical world of Disney has spread into not only the United States, but Europe, East Asia, France, Japan, and China. Overall, Disney is known for his unique animations, realistic theme parks, and dreams. Disney Imagineers work daily to create the magical world of Disney. Through many hardships, Disney made a solid effort to merge one world into a place where dreams became realities, fantasies became a magical form of expression, all the while creating the happiest place on earth. And here's my audience again. And we have added one.